think I was out of order? You know, arguing with Dan in front of Sean. Do you think that's why he stayed over at his?
Can you let me get some coffee first? My brain's still having a dream about Lady Gaga being our cleaner.
No, because, I mean, I don't mind every now and then. But not if it's because he's annoyed with me.
Ali, stop worrying. It's not always something you've done. It's his hormones as well, you know?
Better iron him a clean shirt for school.
What? But you can't go over there. He's hardly going to see your side if you drag him out of bed, is he?
I just want him to talk to me. It's better that than him thinking you sort out your problems by walking out.
He probably needs some space to clear his head.
Do you think?
He's a lad. He's going to miss having a bloke around. It's probably the only reason he's gone to Dan's.
Yeah, you're probably right. Do you know, sometimes I think you're a better mum to him than me.
Go on. What's his password? I've tried all the obvious ones.
Oh, yeah, right. Do you think he'd tell me?
All right, well, when's your birthday? What date did you first get together?
Megan, as if he remembers stuff like that without me dropping a load of massive hints.
I think you're underestimating me. What do you want it for, anyway? You'll never guess it.
Just some documents I need.
Which ones? Why don't you just ask?
Just let me see your emails. It's not to do with business. I'm not being shady.
Would it be those ones that you shredded the other day?
Don't make me beg. In fact, don't make me say it.
OK. It's Robbie, you mean? Yeah. You can have it. You're allowed to change your mind, you know.
Am I? Like I'm allowed to change my mind about wanting him?
Yeah. Exactly like that. We could go over there if you like.
Really?
We could go there now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
There we go.
Mum, why don't you do fry-ups like Jay does?
Because I'm what's known as a modern woman, thank you. You showing me up, it won't end well.
It's just a welcome home treat.
Or a heart attack waiting to happen.
Hey, do you reckon we should off to see Zach? I mean, what do you say to someone who's been sectioned?
Careful! Be all over the place. And you just treat him like Zach, all right? That's what you do.
Well, that's me told again.
Oh, it is not natural being up at this time. If the sun could just come up an hour later. Could someone sort that, please?
Why, you want to try having a human alarm clock with no snooze button?
See, that's another reason why I'll never have kids. Sleep deprivation.
I'll drop him at school if you like. I've got to be in Houghton by 9.
No, I'll take him. It's the only time we get to talk man to man, ain't it, mate?
Actually, I won't mind a one-to-one with you myself. Babe, you are going to love the next project I've got lined up.
No, what's that? Being the queen of everything.
Well, it's funny you should mention that. It's because I've got an idea of my own.
Oh, the bigger the better. You know what? I'm on a roll. You need to make the most of that.
You don't have to wait with me. Got a bus before.
It's your first day back, though. I already feel as if I'm abandoning you.
Well, don't worry about me. Worry about Dad. I'm fine.
Can you make out that handwriting? Miss Macy sent me to the cafe and Brenda can't read it either.
12 calf, half calf.
Are they actual words?
I don't know, but can you just take Mum with you? It's not going to help if everyone on the bus thinks I need my hand holding.
Yeah, well, if anyone gives you any grief, let me know.
Yeah, right. Everyone thinks our family's mad already. I'm sorry, Sam.
That was the hospital. They said I can go and visit your dad this afternoon.
Yeah, that's good news, isn't it?
Can I come?
I'd love you too, but the hospital said that it's best if it's just me for the moment, love.
Yeah. OK.
Will you sit back? You're making us look suspicious.
We're sitting in a car worth more than these houses. We already look suspicious.
They probably think you're a pimp or a dealer.
What does that make you?
You stop looking at that woman. She probably thinks you're trying to pick her up.
I think you need to calm down. Why don't we take a walk around the block?
Oh, yeah. And what am I going to say if I bump into him? Oh, hiya! Guess who?
Well, you never know. That might be what he's been waiting for.
Yeah. I'm sure he's got a lot to say. I'm just not sure I want to hear it.
You know you did the right thing. For him and you.
Did I? Look where he's ended up. Oh, my God. That's him.
What?
There! Go on, Declan, let's go.
Listen, this might be your best chance.
Just go, Declan, please.
Hi, love. Gonna stop for some dinner?
He sent me home for my maths work.
Sean, look. I'm dead sorry. I don't like you being upset. You know, I'd rather you have a go at me than blank me.
I'm not blanking you.
Fine. Fair enough. Take it out on me. But falling out with Ruby, she sticks up for you, you know.
It's fine. Just leave it.
Look, you want me to be miserable? Fine. Carry on giving me silent treatment. Yeah, but if you want this sorting out, you've got to tell us what is bugging you. Whatever it is that you are rowing about, you know, is it really that bad?
See you later.
Sean! You know something, don't you? Why are you protecting him?
I'm not.
Has he done something? Because I need to know.
Stop winding yourself up.
What kind of mother would I be if I didn't?
Look, just let me handle him, OK? Sean, please. Sean, your mum's right, you know. We're better off talking about it than blanking each other.
You might be, but I'm not.
Look, I know how horrible it is being a teenager, and I know you're probably embarrassed and you didn't mean anything by it.
Don't start.
I'll forget about it if you will. We've got to live in the same house.
No, we haven't.
Sean, your mum's in bits worrying about you.
Good.
Look, you're still the most important thing to her. Just come home.
Get off me and leave me alone. You know, as long as you are there, I am never coming back.
You making this a full-time job now, upsetting kids?
If I ever did, I'd never be in your league. Please, be reasonable.
I know we specialise in home wrecking, but try giving yourself a day off and leave my lad alone. Come on, son.
Zach, you've got a visitor. It's all right. Don't be shy.
Hi, love. It's me, Lisa.
Your granddad always said there's only 3 words you need to handle living with a woman.
Where's my tea?
I was wrong. You gonna tell me what that was all about?
You're late for PE. It's just that she can't keep out of anything, that's all.
I know that, but I don't like her picking on you. Fine, if you won't tell me, I'll find out for myself.
No, Dad, please don't.
Why are you always defending her? I don't like this. What's she done to you?
Nothing.
It's hardly nothing if you reckon you're never going back there. If she's laid a finger on you.
No, she hasn't. Well, not like that.
What?
Right, nothing. Just forget about it.
No, I won't. How exactly has she laid a finger on you?
She tried to get off of me. That's all.
I hope you're joking. Because that is sick.
No, that's why I came round here. I'm sorry.
Nah, she's the one that's going to be sorry. I promise you.
He clocked us. He looked me right in the eye.
All he saw was 2 people in a car who looked like they were arguing.
I told you I wasn't ready for this.
I've never met anybody who is ready to become a parent. Not totally. You know, people just cope because they have to.
Well, even if I could, what if he doesn't want to know?
Well, how about giving him that option?
Walk in after 20 years just because it suits. And that's not a choice. That's an ambush.
Even if he told you to do one, at least he's getting something off his chest. He's probably got loads of stuff that he wants to ask you.
If I went in there with the best intention, I could still blow his world apart. Oh, come on, let's just go home.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't call the police. She should be on a register here.
Why ain't he at school? I'm due back in a minute.
You don't want this out here, trust me. Go on, son. Tell her what you told me.
Okay, look, I think I know what this is about.
Look, I want to hear this from him. Go on.
Yesterday at the bridge, she...
Sean? Come on, it can't be that bad.
She tried to get off with me.
Look, I'm going to give you one chance to tell the truth.
Come on, Sean, you know that's not what happened. It was the other way around.
You what? I thought you were going to tell me it was a pack of lies.
But I'm sure he didn't mean it. It was just a daft mistake, a spare of the moment thing.
This is what happens to kids when you throw them to the lesbians.
Exactly, you said it. I'm into women, not underage lads. And if you were any kind of grown-up, you'd know this is rubbish. Isn't it?
Debbie's been very secretive about names for her baby. Be nice if she named him after his great-granddad. Hey, I brought you racing paper. Everybody's been asking after you. Don't worry. They don't know it's here. Oh, love, I'm so sorry. I miss you. I just want you home.
Huh?
You do know that, don't you? Because the last thing I'd ever want is for you to be let down. I'll make sure they do the best for you here.
Don't worry. No, I'll be back in a bit.
You will, love, I promise.
I shouldn't be in here, you know. I didn't imagine it. They were on the moors.
Oh, love.
Butch and Shadrach. Do you think you could have a word with someone?
You might as well talk to him now. Have you got the hardest part over with? Seeing him for the first time?
No. I'm just doing what I'm good at. Running away from the things I can't handle.
I've never seen you scared of anything or anyone.
Stop trying to make me believe I'm something I'm not.
Look, I know that you might think you're letting yourself in for a whole load of heartache. And maybe you are. And it's a gamble. But you also might get good stuff that you can't imagine. Because having kids, it's both.
Is that why I feel sick at the sight of him? Hardly good stuff, is it?
Well, then take it slowly. Email him. Write him a letter if you have to, but you owe yourself a second chance at this. That's all I'm saying.
I know he didn't mean it. And I'm sure that this is the last thing he needs. No, it wasn't serious. I thought we were mates, you and me.
Don't try and guilt trip him. I'm warning you.
I've never done anything to hurt you. Do you know how much trouble you can get me in telling lies?
Good at covering your tracks, aren't you? Have you done this before?
Oh, as if. I look after people for a living. I've passed more criminal checks than anyone.
Look, just own up. You know, we've all done stupid things when we're upset.
Why don't you believe me?
Because I know you. And I know how much Ruby cares about you.
You don't know, do you? Having known more than one like you.
Sean, please.
No, you don't. I'll take care of this. And if you want to know why his head's in bits, it's because of you.
We're reading down the riot act. I hate people using their kids as an excuse to slack off. It's only his second day, it's taking the mick.
Yeah, well, you hired him. Say nothing.
So, go on. What's this about Zach getting sectioned? Is it true he was going to jump off a cliff?
No, it's not. Who's been saying that? It's not on.
You?
Priya.
Noah asked me what section meant because he heard you saying it.
Right, well, I'm not taking the blame for that. Anyway, I should ask Charity, shouldn't he? Because she's got the answer to everything, hasn't she?
So if this German thing comes off, we can start exporting. And if we can do that, babe, we will be raking it in.
Can I just have my tea first? Anyway, I think our priority's a little bit closer to home, don't you?
What, like moving Priya out?
Or making use of the spare room? Turning it into a nursery?
What?
Oh, come on, it's not like we haven't talked about it.
In passing? Why give me this new job and let me make all these plans and then spring this on me? That's not very fair.
Oh, come on, the job will always be there. This chance might not be. Well, not unless we want to be ancient parents.
Well, we're not. And we've got Noah. You've never gone on about wanting to be her dad before.
Yeah, well, I didn't realise I'd like it so much. Come on, babe. Let's have one of our own. He'll love it, being a big brother.
I hope you've not said anything to him about this.
As if. Just saying, that's all.
As soon as she clapped eyes on him, she panicked.
It's understandable, Declan. I can't even think what I'd do if I met mine. I'd be all over the place.
Well, yeah, but that's a bit different. I mean, he was always meant for someone else.
So? Look, the first time you meet them, it's still going to knock you sideways.
Well, fair enough, but, you know, she didn't even give it a chance. I've never seen her chicken out of anything.
Well, she's not going to do it if you force her.
I should have tried harder to make her see him. The longer she leaves it, the worse it's going to be for her more than anyone.
Nickel, I'm sorry. But what can I do? Yeah, fine. I'll make up the hours.
I'll get it.
Oh, where's CCTV when you really need it? But I swear, I've done nothing wrong. I know it's his word against mine.
It's all right. I knew he were lying when he wouldn't look me in the eye.
Right then, how'd you fancy a sleepover at mine? Me, you and Shawnee. We'll go to Chippy, and then you can watch Rando again.
Can we stay up dead late?
Oh, I don't know. I'm normally in bed by 8:30. Go and get your stuff and we'll see, eh?
No. She's got homework.
It'll only take her 10 minutes. She's got my brains. Go on, hurry. I'll time you.
If I did out like this to you, I'd be getting accused of kidnapping all sorts.
No, just keeping her out of harm's way.
Dan, please. Fair enough. You're never gonna like me. But don't hurt everybody else just to get at me.
Just pack it in. You know as well as I do it's all lies.
Yeah, well, just in case it isn't, they'll be living with me from now on.
If you believed one word of it, you wouldn't be looking so pleased.
Neither of you have got reasons to argue. Just try stopping me.
He still thinks it all makes sense. How's he going to get any better if he doesn't think there's anything wrong?
It's a long, slow process. He was acutely distressed. It's still going to seem very real to him at the moment.
Well, what am I going to say to him when he asks me to have a word? I just can't look him in the eye.
Lisa, I know how upsetting this is for you, but I see it a lot.
You just don't know, do you? Till it happens to one of your own.
Maybe. But I also see a lot of people who make a fantastic recovery. You mustn't lose heart.
How? When I know what people think.
This is nothing to be ashamed of.
Isn't it? You don't know what sort of a man he was before. He was proud, he wasn't helpless. He'll be more ashamed of this than anyone.
That's why he needs you. And that's why we have to help you as well. We've got a carer support worker.
What, to do what? Tell me how to play along with it? How to lie to him? Because I can't see what else I can do. And either way, I don't think it's going to help.
Amelia, shake a leg, eh, love?
If you were any sort of father, you'd be sitting him down and having a word about telling lies.
If you were any sort of mother, you wouldn't let her anywhere near him.
This is all about you, innit? As always.
Dan, look, we all care about them.
No, we do. He doesn't. You know, only people that you're hurting are the kids. I mean, you're dragging them out of their own house. You can't even let them have that.
And neither would social services if they knew what was going on. As long as she's here, they're living with me.
You don't really go to bed at 8:30, do you?
All right, maybe I'll stay up later tonight, eh? At least you've got the house to yourself for a change. Have a good night.
I'm really sorry. I'll put this right, I promise you.
How? Like you said, it's your word against his.
It's a brand new case for Lewis tonight at 8, which doesn't exactly put him in the best of moods, especially when the investigation is hindered by the mind games of 2 students. She's a real-life matriarch with natural star quality. The unforgettable Noel Gordon is next.